What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Obsolete Punx here. I'm Lost You with Timmy and Hood, and we're checking out some songs by some band named The Core. I don't really know anything about this band, so Hood, this is all you're doing. Oh, look, Tim. Look at
It
Tim.
is.
Look
Who's
what an
ever heard
asshole
the
he's being.
core? I mean, Jesus.
People in Canada,
What do we listen to next, Tid?
Every one of us.
every single Canadian is a Core
Yeah.
fan.
We're a member of the core. All of
Yeah,
us.
that kind of national unity is something we could really use down here. So yeah, maybe this is a good thing. This is a good thing for
There you
America that
go.
we're bringing the core to the channel. See, Tim?
Core values.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So yeah, this, like I said, this was your doing, Hood. Tell us a little bit about this band and why you gush about them.
Gush gush. The core discovered them not too long ago, maybe within the last 6 months anyway. From BC, Canada. We've kind of stumbled upon a few bands on our channel here where we've often said that they sound like this band or sound like this band, but they sound like three different bands in the same song, but they also have their own sound. That's precisely what I kind of think about the core, where they do have familiar sounds to them, but they've developed and set themselves apart enough where I think they actually have their own unique type of sound and style. The songs that we're going to be looking through tonight, there's half a dozen of them. Not necessarily my favorite songs by them, but they will show the diversity that they have within their catalog.
So we're doing half a dozen songs in one video. Let's go. I'm down. Totally. Let's do it.
No, but we're going to be doing the first two. Anyways, they kind of meld one into the other here. So it's Buried on a Sunday and followed up by Born on a Monday.
I'll cling to the past. All that we had couldn't last. I know you put on a show, saving the world just to let me go. And for what? A resurrection with a gambler's luck. It's a crutch. The heroes will only pass the buck. Still I must try. One of these nights could be fatal. I remember the call. All are one, one are all. It's starting again. End is the beginning, is the end. It's not a fair fight, though. The seeds of life will always be sown. What's it worth? What's the point of it all for an endless birth? It's a curse. The heroes will never save the earth. Still I must try. One of these nights could be fatal. I remember the call. All are one, one are all. I should have known. The more it decays, the more it has grown. I remember the call. All are one, one are all.
Right there you have it. Buried on Sunday, Born on Monday by the Core. Let's go to Tim first. Tim, tell us how you felt about those two songs.
The core. Um, I don't know how to break it down in two songs because I didn't even really notice when they transitioned between one to the next. It was such just like no stop whatsoever. Um, but there were slight differences between the two different parts. So I'm going to break it into like the first half and the second half, I guess is all I can really do with it. Um, First half I thought was pretty good. Um, wasn't horribly exciting. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. So I guess what's the Buried on Sunday? I'll give a 78. But when it got to the second half, which is Born on Monday, I started to pick up more stuff that was going on that I really liked. It had a much more felt like interesting cadence to the lyrics, had more interesting guitar parts going on. So for that second half, I'm gonna go 81.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tim is saving his words for the other four songs that we have coming up by the Core.
Yeah.
Hood. Gosh.
Yeah, no, I am actually in full agreement with you there, Tim, with regards to Buried on a Sunday. I'm not a huge fan of that tune, but you can't really play Born on a Monday without it because it does bleed right into it. It offers a good build. I think that's kind of about what the extent of what I would say about it. The lyrical structure is kind of fun. Almost, I don't want to say propaganda-ish, but they have those weird when he enunciates certain syllables, then it kind of leads into the next line. It's just kind of fun like that. Born on a Monday, though, this Dan, the vocalist, he's got a really this ability to kind of, if you have your guitar tones, like he has the ability to kind of like weave his way in and out of that flat guitar tone with his vocals, and it just sounds so fucking great. It's harmonizing with the guitars. Everything is just placed out perfectly. Um, Intense driving guitar and drums in Born on a Monday. Definitely one of my tops from them. I'm going to go with a 91.
Nice. So are they a four piece? Hood?
Hey,
Yeah.
did you have
Okay.
two
Yeah.
different
Yep.
scores?
Oh shit, yeah. I'm gonna go with a 75 actually for Buried on a Sunday.
And then 91?
Yeah.
Born on Monday. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's cool that they're a four piece. Always impressive. I love it when a front person sings and plays at the same time. And it seems like that's
Mhm.
difficult. Yeah, difficult in this band. It seems like they've got there's some like dual harmonies going on the guitars, and yeah, that's impressive. I'm in the same boat as you guys though. Buried on Sunday didn't really do a ton for me. I mean, it was cool in the sense that like it felt probably purposeful the way they wrote it, where it was kind of like there's some half step stuff going on, but it just felt like it wasn't going anywhere the whole time. It kept being like unresolved and tense, but I assume that was probably the intention there. And then when it got to the transition, yeah, I thought that transition was cool. It was kind of like three songs in a way where it was like the first part of Buried, and then there was like that transition in the middle to bridge the two, and the next track. I'd be curious to know like if they wrote that as if that was started out kind of as one song, or if it was just a bunch of different riffs that they decided to put together. Because it'd be really cool if it was like a 5 minute song and they're just like, we don't really know about making this a 5 minute song. Let's find a way to like break it to make it into two. If it was just a bunch of riffs that came together, I don't, because that's the way it hits my ears. It sounds like it's kind of Frankenstein a little bit.
Yeah.
Where it's like this riff kind of sounds like this band, and this riff sounds like this band, and this riff sounds like this band. And especially in the second track, I was catching like kind of a mix between like old and new No Use, and like that Chaser Pennywise sound is in there. And so there wasn't anything that caught me that I was like really blew me away that I hadn't heard before, but it was still very enjoyable. Like the vocals, like the harmonized guitars. So I'm gonna go with a 77 on Buried on Sunday, and I'm gonna give Born on Monday an 83.
Yeah, I have a feeling that was written as one big long song, and then they were just like, just put it two tracks. Give it two different names. Because the names are cool. I mean, titles are awesome. I love the way they're put
Yeah.
together. So anyways, Buried on Sunday, 77, Born on Monday, 85.
Nice.
Very good.
Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention to the lyrics much at all. Is there a thematic like tie-in between the two with the title and all that?
You know what?
Or
I haven't. They only have their lyrics up on Bandcamp, and I haven't gone to even check them out, unfortunately. So I know a lot of their lyrics are very like DC comic focused.
I remember you saying that
Um,
now. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So whether or not I don't know what kind of percentage of their songs are comic book focused, but I know they do write about them quite a bit. These two in particular, not a clue.
Okay. There you go, folks. No answers from us. Go do your own research, I guess, on the core. I don't know what we're
We're
doing
professionals,
here.
people.
Yeah,
Professionals.
yeah,
okay?
we came prepared, everybody. All right, that was Buried on a Sunday, Born on Monday. And I just realized that I think that song is about Solomon Grundy. That as soon when once I said the
Oh,
title, it
fair
hit
enough.
me. Yeah, it's got to be right.
Yeah, DC reference, right?
Yeah, yeah. So, all right, folks, coming back for some more core. Join us there or wherever you happen to find us in our massive archive of videos. We'll see you some other time. Bye.
Bye.